In this video, we're going to look at the Puritan Inquisitor Katarinya Greyfax.
Sci-fi wargamers, helping you explore the hobby.
Greetings hobby fans, my name's Marcel and it's my mission to help you explore the hobby. So in this video we're looking at Katarinya Greyfax, the Puritan Inquisitor who was held hostage. Was it hostage? Just held perhaps inside a Pokeball for a long time and then let out onto a war zone, or into a war zone I should say. She was not happy with what she saw. Her name is Kat Greyfax. Let's get to it. Faith. In the right hands, it is humanity's greatest weapon. Yet, even the finest blade is rendered fallible by its wielder. In the wrong hands, the mighty sword of faith can do more hurt to the Emperor's realm than can all the treacherous demons of the warp combined. This is why those who profess to be the most holy amongst us must be put to the sternest test. Attributed to Inquisitor Katarinya Greyfax. Katarinya Greyfax was a Puritan Inquisitor of the Ordo Hereticus, who played a crucial role in the last days of the 13th Black Crusade, before the fall of Cadia, and in the resurrection of the Primarch Rabute Guilliman during the Terran Crusade. Later, she was tasked by Guilliman, now the Lord Commander of the Imperium, with hunting down the artifact known as the Eye of Night, which the Primarch believed could be used to help seal the Great Rift that had cut the Imperium of Man in two after Abaddon the Despoiler's triumph at Cadia. Since her escape from the clutches of the Necron Lord Trazyn the Infinite on Cadia, Inquisitor Katarinya Greyfax has become a figure wreathed in shadow and fear. Even those amongst her own Ordo Hereticus rarely speak her name above a whisper, and with good cause. Utterly uncompromising, devoid of mercy or remorse, Inquisitor Greyfax acts as the self-appointed executioner of any that she names a heretic. She is a psyker of some power, a fact that has led more than one of her peers to ironically brand her as a dangerous radical, and her telepathic abilities allow her to detect any lie. Such a talent is an incredible boon to Greyfax's investigations, and allows her to hunt with impunity, knowing that those she condemns have already damned themselves with their own tainted thoughts. Furthermore, Inquisitor Greyfax is able to weaponize her hatred of chaos, projecting it as a crippling pall of fear and weakness that forces her victims to their knees. Armed with the ancient power sword Tyrant Slayer and her masterwork Condemnor Bolter, Greyfax is a terrifying and iron-willed warrior. As mentioned before, Inquisitor Greyfax is armed with a master-crafted Condemnor Bolter. A Condemnor Bolter is a combi weapon that couples the iconic might of the Imperial Bolter with a secondary launcher that fires blessed silver stakes, particularly deadly to chaos-corrupted psykers. The Condemnor Bolter is the ultimate man-portable implement of judgment against those who wield the unclean enemies of the warp. She also carries the master-crafted power sword Tyrant Slayer. A power sword is a power weapon that has been shaped into a sword of varying lengths and designs, crafted from one of any number of different materials, though usually adamantium. When its power cell is activated, often by touching a control located on the hilt, the blade is sheathed in a lethal corona of disruptive energy. This energy field allows the blade to carve through flesh, bone, and most forms of armor plate alike, making a power sword a highly effective Imperial close combat weapon. And she also carries the Psych Out grenades. A Psych-Out grenade is a very rare type of grenade used by Grey Knights Astartes, high-ranking Inquisitors and assassins of the Calexis Temple as a potent anti-psyker weapon. Outwardly, a Psych-Out grenade looks a lot like one of the frag grenades in use by the many military forces of the Imperium. Its rarity and potency stems from the special additive that is laced within its explosive charge. The Adeptus Custodes reverently gather the dust that forms from the body of the Emperor of Man, where he is entombed in the Golden Throne. This byproduct of the Golden Throne's arcane workings possesses a strong anti-psychic charge, and can produce an effect in psychers and warp entities similar to those produced by a psychic blank, a being afflicted with the pariah gene. When a Psych-Out grenade detonates, the sacred dust is spread over the whole of the blast radius. Any psyker caught within it will find his or her link to the warp violently severed, and any psychic power active in the radius will be terminated due to its sudden loss of warp power. This traumatic experience will prevent psykers from using any of their powers for a certain time, depending on the psyker's strength, and interrupt the action of any psychic power with potentially fatal consequences for the user. The severing of the connection to the warp is also a potent tool to be used in the fight against demons. Lesser demons will be banished from real space outright, unable to maintain their physical form, and even mighty greater demons will find themselves severely weakened and liable to easy banishment. She also wears a Psyoculum. This strange device allows the user to see psychic emanations, lighting up witches with a halo of unclean energies in even the darkest or most occluding conditions. Due to her psychic powers, she also has an aura of oppression. As Katarinya Greyfax is a powerful psyker, among her abilities is the aura of oppression, with which she can crush her foes' minds with the unyielding force of her own will, leaving them paralysed and unable to act. Please don't tell her I called her Cat, or she may have me purged. Katarinya is her correct name. So, in your opinion, is Katarinya Greyfax the best Inquisitor, or are there better? Can you name a more interesting Inquisitor? What's the new one with a dragon on her hand? Daenerys? If you'd like to see more heroes and villains, then please check out this playlist up here somewhere. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. You can even support the channel on Patreon, the link to which is in the description below. And if you do, I will love you forever. Thank you very much for watching, and always remember to drill your barrels.